in Lower Jefferson Parish, Lafitte is still pumping out floodwater, and officials are concerned the approaching storm there will make an already challenging recovery even harder. Tan Trung now joins us from Lafitte. Tan.
Karen, much of Lafitte suffered damages from Hurricane Ida on three fronts. Many people down here got the wind, storm surge, and then also flooding, and many of us know all too well the misery that comes along with flooding. It's why many of the piles of debris down here are filled with contents from homes, businesses, and in this case here, Lighthouse Church, which took on more than 4 feet of water. With some families down here just beginning to assess their homes, the rain expected in the coming days can only slow down their recovery. 2 weeks after Hurricane Ida flooded much of Lower Jefferson Parish, Angie McDonald's home in Lafitte sits relatively untouched.
It looks like an atomic bomb went off in it. It's just undescribable. Stay in line, it's gonna be out the end. How you doing, John? Dolph, y'all need anything else?
She'll need help to rebuild in the future, but right now she needs a distraction from that worry. It's why she volunteered to give away supplies to other families hit by the storm.
There's people that lost a lot more, and it helps to be here, giving back. Sorry.
It got up right below this right here.
Walter Dufour lives on the same street as McDonald. His house is a bit higher off the ground, but he's still got about 2 feet of water inside.
It's the price you pay for living on a bayou.
Like so many neighbors, his home is now a collage of what he could save. It includes the dress his wife wore to their daughter's wedding. Dufour is committed to this house, a commitment he's admittedly questioned.
Sometimes, and I'm usually not overwhelmed, but it gets to you. After a little while, it's like, maybe I ought to just bulldoze it down and build another one.
How often did that creep into your mind?
Twice.
While other areas of Louisiana are preparing to reopen schools, restaurants, and businesses, the flooding that took place here dramatically changes the standard of progress.
We don't know when we're gonna get our homes back. We just don't know.
We had 2 foot, 3 foot, sometimes 4 foot of mud in certain locations on roadways where people couldn't get home. And when you got your roof missing or a lot of water in your house or mildew spreading in this heat, it's trying to get them there and trying to return them back to life as soon as possible, you know?
You need water, ice, hot meals.
Mayor Tim Kerner Jr. says as the immediate needs for food, water, and ice are being met, there must be more attention directed to coastal protection for low-lying communities like this.
And our coast is gone. You know, 40 years ago, we were an inland community that's never flooded in history. Now look at what, we're flooding multiple times a year.
Mayor Kerner says 85% of the structures in the town took on some level of damage, and most of it has been major damage, but there is progress. He says at this point, 90% of the town now has power. Water is safe to drink. Operations to continue to drain the town continue. Now they're hoping that this storm in the Gulf doesn't bring any more threats of flooding. Reporting in Lafitte, Tan Trung, Eyewitness News.
All right, Tan, so much more to be done. Thank you so much. And over in Plaquemine,